think about it, I mean, one of the things, to my digital sales team, we launched going into the pandemic, like literally 3 weeks in, we launched a new CRM. And at the time, I didn't know about Aviso because it was a while back, 2020, March of 2020. But we did have a sales enablement platform to help manage to, track activities and cadence. And it did do some recording. It didn't have the intelligence part. But without that, most of those people are college grads. They're early in career. They may not have had a previous job. They don't know how to structure their day. So if you can't see what they're doing, again, if you can't see what they're doing, not that you're going, oh, if you didn't do like all these activities, because it's not just about activities, right? You're not paying people on activities. If you don't have the visibility, how do you remotely manage all these young people when they're not even in the office with you? You can't go in the office and hear the buzz, and they're not able to look across their cube and say, hey, Fred, can I get this answer from you? Can you help me out right now? Or I just got off this call and this was the objection. I didn't know what to say. That's not there. So how do you make them successful without that intelligence? And so I do believe that with this remote work environment, and it's likely going to continue. I'm sure you've seen a lot of companies announcing either continue to stay fully remote or hybrid work environments. How are you going to bring those people along? Or maybe they're not new in their career. Maybe they're just new at your company. A lot of people have changed jobs. I'm sure you've read the news. People are moving around. How do you get them ramped up more quickly? How do you make that happen without getting those insights and having that intelligence? So I definitely see it becoming a lot more popular and a lot more necessary for sales leaders to have that conversational intelligence going forward with the new environment, or the new normal, I guess we're calling it. I think there's a benefit for the seller, right? If they can go back and look, it's not even about us looking at them. If they can go back and listen, maybe they're doing something, who knows? Maybe they're saying too much, or some other repeated word. Maybe there's some small nuance that even if they listen to their own calls, they can make their own improvements. And if you have somebody who's really good, you can share that, right? Other people can listen to that as an example of what they could do. So it's also a good way to bring the team together and maybe do some team building, recognize some of your better players, or just recognize people. This person did this thing good on this call. This person did this thing good on this other call. So you can share that intelligence and give people recognition, which is, of course, they like.